Aloha Long Beach, welcome back to the 562.org. It's Tyler, and this high school football highlight is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company, and all of our Millikan coverage this year is sponsored by Curtis Boyer. We were in Hawaii on location at Punahou School, a K-12 beautiful campus established in 1841 here in Honolulu's Millikan is on the road for a tough test, and look at the views from the press box showing us Waikiki and the Pacific Ocean there in the background. The Rams, a tough travel day the day before the game, and it was a warm afternoon in Honolulu, straight into the fire for junior quarterback J.P. Mielowski making his Millikan debut. But he's blessed to have some really talented targets, both new and familiar. Loyal Muzan fired up for this game, and of course, senior Ryan Pelham, an absolute dude on both sides of the ball. The USC commit looking to make a statement to start his senior year, taking on the Punahou Buff and Blue, aka the Sons of Oahu, still one of the hardest nicknames we've come across. This is a storied program with plenty of size and physicality up front, one of the best teams in Hawaii, or the entire US, really. Senior quarterback Ty McCutcheon runs the offense, and senior Aston Hang is a legit playmaker at wideout and on special teams. And with any game played in Hawaii, just got to take a minute to drink in the scenery, and we're just glad to be here to capture these games. A great opportunity for players on both sides, and defense ruled the day early. Josepa Lyman going to get upended here by Ryan Pelham, flying in to stop the running game. Then it was Ethaniah Stephanie getting into the backfield for one of his two tackles for loss. Stopping the run, definitely a big key for the Rams in this game, and really will be all season. But the Sons of Oahu came to play some defense as well. Oregon State commit Kakai Burnett going to get in for the sack. He's a big boy on the outside. But when Mielowski did have some time to make plays, he could connect. This one's just Pelham going up to get it. Takes two guys to bring him down. He had 7 grabs for 60 yards, did Una. And when the drive stalled, the Rams defense made another play as it's Jaden Rapp putting a wrap on that possession as he comes flying in for the sack. Then the Rams offense almost got a huge play from Muzan. You're going to see him at full stretch bring that ball in, but he was ruled out of bounds. Great effort there. This kid's going to be a problem this year for sure. On the ensuing punt, a turning point early in the game, Hang is going to find some daylight, and he's going to return this punt all the way down to the Millikan 10-yard line. That was a 50-yard return, and that's going to set up the very next play. Nathan Aau going to punch it in for the first score of the day as Punahou goes up 6-0 with just 13 seconds left in the first quarter. But Millikan's offense did have an answer. A tough grab over the middle right here for Charlie Broughton as he's going to battle his way inside the Punahou 40. Then Mielowski's going to take his shot, and we see Punahou ain't loyal as Muzan is going to haul this one in and take it the distance. 38 yards for the score. Millikan is fired up after that one as they're going to take the lead. Excited to see that connection come together, and I'm sure the Millikan coaches feel the same way. It's 7-6, 10:36 left in that second quarter. Unfortunately for the visitors, that lead lasted just 15 seconds as Hang, the Air Force commit, sees nothing but open skies, and he's going to take the next kickoff the distance for the score. He doesn't hang 10, but he'll hang 6, and with the 2-point conversion, it's 14-7 Punahou, just like that. That gave the home team a shot of life, and the defense was flying around. Egenhart Ellis, the fourth, with a physical stop right there on 4th down. Yeah, they've got some ballers on defense. But I told you, Muzan is a player, and he can go get it from whoever's throwing it, as that's a great play on the interception to get it right back for the Rams. Excited to see what Niner does for the blue and gold this season. But from then on, Punahou just really opened the game up with their running attack. Aau was the featured back behind a physical offensive line. They're going to march it down for his second touchdown of the day, as this one goes in to make it 21-7 hosts. And at that point, they started to have control of the game, and Millikan really needed to find an answer. Unfortunately, it was tough for Millikan to get much going. Ko'okia with the physical stop right there on the short pass. Then on the next drive, double clutching McCutcheon is going up top. Freshman Zion White hauls it in from 30 yards out. He's going to celebrate like it's his first varsity touchdown because, well, it is. 28-7, Buff and Blue, 3 minutes until the break. but Punahou was not done. On the next drive, McCutcheon looking long for Hang, and he comes back for it. The yards after catch going to make it a 54-yard gain all the way down inside the Millikan 5-yard line. That would set up number 3 to score touchdown number 3. A'au's going to punch it in to make it 35-7 Punahou. A'au 12 carries for 136 yards. The Buff and Blue going to take all the momentum into the locker room on their home field. Into the third quarter, Punahou's going to add to its lead as Lyman's going to catch the short touchdown. The home fans are loving it from the shade, of course, as Punahou now has 35 unanswered points to go up 41-7 midway through the third. The Rams were still making plays, though. Defensively, Muzan almost got his second INT as he jumps that route. A few plays later, the Rams do get their turnover as Landon Ross sticks his helmet in there. Ball pops out. E.J. Enriquez at the bottom of the pile for the recovery, and that will be Milliken's second takeaway of the day. But unfortunately for the Rams, the momentum didn't last long as the Buff and Blue take it right back. Dylan Kellner is going to pick off Mielowski to get it back for the home team. The Rams did get some of their other guys going late in this one, including Jude Nelson, who's going to make a really nice grab along the sideline. A lot of potential with that big frame on the outside. But all in all, it was a tough day in paradise for Millikan as they fall 51-7 against Punahou. Rams, whenever it's safe to fly home to Long Beach, they will be hosting Cathedral on Friday in their home opener. Really special start to the high school football season this year in Long Beach, and excited to have some games a little bit closer to home. And if you want all the coverage of Millikan and the rest of the teams in the Long Beach area, you got to stay tapped in right here at the562.org.